I'm Mary. Welcome to this quick express class on how to strengthen and shape your glutes. So when you're ready, we're going to start in a tabletop position on our hands and knees. Make sure your wrists are in line with your shoulders and your knees are in line with your hips. We're going to hug in the core, so I want you to draw your belly button into your spine, engage the core, so don't bend through the back. Suck everything in and up, and then extend your left leg behind you. Point the toes, and we're going to start with our leg raisers. So when you're ready, just take the leg up to the point where you feel a squeeze in your glute, and then back down towards the mat. Keep the head and neck nice and long, and we want to try and keep our hips as parallel as we can with the mat. So don't open up the left hip. Try and keep that left hip tucked in. It doesn't matter how high the leg is going, as long as you feel a squeeze as you reach the top. Keep a little bit more weight into the left hand and breathe. Good. Nice controlled movement. Another 3, 2, and 1. From here we're coming into our kick back. Bend the knee, flex the foot, and start to kick back as if you're touching an imaginary ceiling. Good. Again, engage the core. Belly button into spine. Nice controlled movement. Keep looking ahead and breathe. Good. Give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Good. From here, straight in, extend the leg, flex the foot, and take it out to the point where you can look over your left shoulder and still see your foot. We're going to bring the leg in towards the spine and then send it out. No further than your spine, otherwise you start to curve into the back. And it's likely that you will feel it in both hips and both glutes at the same time. Good. Keep hugging that core in. Stay with it. Stay breathing. Nice, smooth, controlled motion. Keep those toes pointing down. Good. Give me another 3, 2, and 1. Send the leg out and tiny pulses. Tiny movements here. Keep the leg as high as you can. Keep those toes pointing down. Suck in the core. Good. And breathe. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, keep smiling, and 1, and release. Awesome work. I'm going to switch around just so you can see my right leg. You can stay where you are, but we're going to switch sides. Reset your tabletop position. It's likely you may have fallen out of that form. We tend to shuffle around in when we change from positions. So when you're ready, suck in the belly button to spine, engage the core, extend the right leg. We come back to those leg raisers. So this time we're thinking about that right hip, and try not to open the right hip too much. Keep it parallel with the mat. Only go as high as you can until you feel that squeeze at the top of the movement. Good, you've got this. Keep breathing. Weight is now a little bit more in towards that right hand if you can, which will help tuck that right hip under and keep it in control. Good. Give me another 3. Nice control. 2. Keep breathing. And 1. Coming into the kickbacks. Bend the knee, flex the foot, and we're kicking straight back. No break here. Stay with it. Again, imagine you've got an imaginary ceiling and you're trying to kick up. Give it a little squeeze at the top. Good. You've got it. Woo. Keep with it. Keep looking down. Good. Give me another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Extend the leg, flex the foot, take it over towards the right, look over your right shoulder, and then bring it in towards your spine, and then out. In and out. Good. Do not start to curve the spine. So it's quite a relatively small movement. Feel like you're skimming across a pane of glass with those toes. Keep the foot and the toes pointing down. Good. Stay with it. Should be feeling it now. Good. Give me another 3, 2, and 1. Stay out. Pulses. Keep that weight in that right hand if you can. Stay with it. Can you go a little higher? Give me another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Child's pose. Have a little stretch out. Good job. Come on, join me on your back as we find our bridge. So from here, hip width with the knees, fingertips just able to brush the ankles. So when you're ready, we're going to take the hips up as we breathe in. Engage your pelvic floor. Your lower back as you come up should sink in towards the mat. Come straight up, roll up through the spine, go as high as you can, big hip raise here. Hands are going to relax, just place them to your sides, palms facing up. So we relax the shoulders, we're working on our glutes now. Don't let the hips drop. Dig the heels in, squeeze your glutes. And breathe. Stay with it. Close your eyes if you need to. You've got this. Good. Stay with it. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep high. 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Good job. Excellent. Great. I'm going to grab a block. If you haven't got a block at home, you can use a cushion or anything that you can place between your, maybe even a book if it was light enough, in between your knees. Because we're going to add a little bit more onto it now. So just below my knees, so my inner thighs are squeezing that block, is where you want to place it. Again, set yourself up, fingertips just brushing the heels, and then we're going to take that bridge one more time. Peel the hips up, breathe in. This will feel a little awkward because we're adding another emphasis on. We're not just thinking about pushing up and digging in. We're now thinking about squeezing inwards with our inner thighs. So I want you to keep your hips high, keep digging your heels in, but now squeeze that block really as tight as you can. Rest the hands, breathe, keep squeezing, keep those hips up. There's a tendency to want to drop the hips. I want you to keep them high, keep squeezing, good, stay with it. You've got this. It is tough. We're here together. It'll all be over in a moment. Good, stay with it for another 10, 9, keep those hips high, 8, 7, 6, you've got this, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, can you still hold it? Keep it with it and release it down. Good job. Excellent. Just bring the knees in towards your tummy. And then let's have a little circle out. So a really great stretch, and I encourage you to hold it a little bit longer than we're going to do now, is our recline pigeon pose. So you're going to take your left leg over your right thigh, take your hands behind your right thigh and just draw it in towards your chest. So we make almost a 90-degree angle with this left knee, and you should feel the stretch in the area you've just worked, coming into the glute, into the hip. And breathe. So we're going to switch over in a moment, but as I said, if you want to just stay on this side for now and stretch for a little bit longer, then it's always a really nice idea and a really great way of just releasing that tension through the hips. And normally you'll notice that one side will probably be a little bit tighter than the other. Just switch around. We're going to bring the right leg across now. Cross left thigh, hugging the left thigh in. And just allowing the breath to settle here. And then when you're ready, just rolling up. Great. I hope you enjoyed this express class, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.